Liu, you have to beat that Tian Min and win one for the Gui Mei Hall. Don't embarrass us folks from Yen. You can do it, Liu. If you beat Tian Min, we'll knock off 100 gold from your debt. You said it, no backsies. Tian Min, this is the Fengqi platform, no goofing off like usual. Relax, teacher, I'll take it a bit more seriously this time. A bit? You'd better give it your all. Both sides ready, arena, activate. Whoa, instant arena shift, what kind of insane mechanism is this? Contest of riding skills, first to fall off their horse loses. Let the match begin. Watch me strike first to gain the upper hand. That rider on the black horse is insane. He took control of the terrain instantly. Even horseback riding is part of the academy's curriculum? Should I start training too? Everyone talks about how Zhao Wuling Qing revolutionized mounted archery, but they forget Yen also boarded the Hu, and our riding skills are top tier. Look at Tian Min, what kind of weird technique is that? I don't know what you're trying to pull, but just hit it, and it's over. If I remember right, Liu's from Yen, noble by birth, but fallen from grace. They can fight on horseback like that? What's so surprising, Tian Min knew he couldn't outride Liu, so he ditched man and horse as one, and went straight for the rider instead, still within the rules. Nothing wrong with that. You gamble like a man and never win. From the gate guards to scholars, you owe more than 13,500 gold, across 50-something people. How does you know that? If I'm right, even if you beat me, your hall will maybe forgive 100 gold, but if you lose to me on purpose, I'll give you 1,000. What's Liu doing? Is knocking Tian Min off his horse really that hard? Tian Min, you little punk, pulling that trick again? Did you forget everything I taught you? Honestly, it'd be weird if Senior Tian didn't cheat a little. That Tian Min's sharp. He knows Liu's a gambling addict neck deep in debt, so he offers 1,000 gold to get him to throw the match. Smart way to dodge a brawl. Qing, you should learn from him. Stop always trying to fight people. Do all noble brats at the academy casually throw around 1,000 gold? Victory decided, Tian Min wins. After such a thrilling and intense duel, my body is battered and broken. Senior Tian Min is truly formidable. Heh, thanks for letting me win. Somehow that didn't feel like the thrilling and intense duel he described. Next up, archery contest, Wei Baiqi of Degua Hall vs Zhao Heng of Wu Wang Hall. It's Wei Bro's turn. Zhao Heng, isn't that the senior I ran into at the archive pavilion? Each contestant receives 1 arrow. Whoever shoots down the most mechanical birds from the Emerald Garden wins. That was close. Thankfully I'm not up against Zhao Ji. That guy's got no leverage to negotiate with. Archery after riding, if I had a spot here, how much would someone pay me to throw a match? You little brat, you still thinking about match fixing? Looks like I went too easy on him before. Everyone, stop holding back. 1 arrow, to win, you've gotta hit as many birds as possible with a single shot. Now, Wei Baiqi of Degua Hall, 9 birds with 1 arrow. Zhongchen, your Wei bro is amazing. Hee, of course he is. Look, what is Zhao Heng doing? He closed his eyes? Senior Zhao, what are you? There are 64 flying mechanical birds. All of their flight patterns follow the permutations of the 64 hexagrams of the Book of Changes. There are 55 left, if I calculate their remaining trajectories, and aim for the moment when the most of them overlap. Shui Tian Su, line 6, 92, Shan Zai's Sun, line 6, not applicable. Hua Feng Ding, 7 do not use Shan Shui Meng, tilt and it will form Di Zai Lin, Tian Shan Dun, Tian Zai Lu, Hua Zai Kui, Tian Lei, Wu Wang. Zhao Heng of Wu Wang Hall, 8 birds in 1 shot, winner, Wei Baiqi of Degua Hall. Missed the last one? The hexagram must have changed midway, right? Book of Changes adjusts with the seasons, but I didn't think the shift would be that fast. Vernal equinox to beginning of summer, descending rain, divide by 4, leave 3. Zhao, we need to get off the stage now. Don't bother me, teacher said the way of martial arts is infinite. But so is the way of numbers, since they're both endless paths. I'd rather devote myself to the math one. As you can see, Professor Wu Liang of Wuwang Hall is the Academy's best at personalized teaching. Impressive, impressive. With each match, the teacher keeps explaining every hall's background to that kid. Could it be? Next match, persuasion debate. Next match, strategic formation solving. Got punished again, spectating forbidden. Next match, strategic board battle. Finally, it's time for strategic board battle. We've trained so hard with M.O. Garden's mechanical war chess just for this moment. Representing Mingyi Hall, Shangli versus. Teacher, so this is why you kept hounding me to learn chess? Lear's so clever. You don't understand me at all. If you just told me the truth, I'd have studied seriously. Lear, be good. If you perform well and show Mingyi Hall's brilliance, I'll grant you any one request. Teacher, I was joking earlier. I'm not mad. Even if you hadn't said anything, I'd have given it my all for Mingyi Hall. Opponent, Wang Xianqing of Weiji Hall. It's that Wang girl? She knows how to play M.O. Garden's mechanical war chess? I thought only nobles ever had access to that stuff. It's just chess, why all these restrictions? Her? Even if she's got the Qilong constitution, she used to be a commoner. She never even had a chance to see M.O. Garden war chess. Even if she started learning the moment she entered the academy, there's no way she can match US veterans. Got it. I can't afford to lose this match. Junior Wang, can't believe we're meeting like this, on opposing sides. Xianqing humbly seeks instruction from Senior Shangli. That low-born Wang brat thinks she's worthy to represent a hall? They're giving each other death stares. Zhongchen, who do you think'll win? Shangli. She won't lose. For 1,000 years, the warring states have been locked in endless warfare, with ever-shifting tactics impossible to fully grasp. In their pursuit of invincible strategy, the Giga strategists joined forces with the Mahas to create mechanical war chess, a tool to simulate battles and train strategic thinking. As times changed, it gradually evolved into a noble tradition, using strategy as a way to debate and showcase wisdom. This time, we'll randomly determine the simulated battle. Alright, the result is, Battle of Qingpu. Wang Xianqing of Weiji Hall will play black as the Chu army. Shangli of Mingyi Hall will play red as the Jing army. Whoa, it's like self-moving chess pieces. Is this real-time strategy? But wait, what battle is the Battle of Qingpu again? According to the spring and autumn annals, there was civil unrest in Jin, and Prince Chong'er fled to Chu. He once promised that if Jin and Chu ever went to war, he'd retreat 300 miles out of respect. In the end, the two sides clashed at Qingpu. Chong'er kept his promise, retreated first and then won. Oh, so that's where the story retreat 300 miles comes from. As your junior, may I take the first move? I don't mind, but before we begin, please allow me to move all my pieces back 3 steps. What's Senior Shang doing? Handicapping himself? Lear, I never taught you to play like this. She deliberately giving up ground? Could it be she's seeing herself as Duke Wen of Jin? Mimicking the retreat 300 miles agreement? Senior Shang. We're just playing chess, you don't have to roleplay Duke Wen of Jin. Duke Wen honored his promise and won with grace. That's the demeanor of a true king. Only by walking the king's path can one become truly invincible. In that case, I'd be rude to refuse Senior's generosity. But the Chu army once charged too deep and suffered a crushing defeat. I won't make that mistake. Soldiers, ford the river, dare to be bold. The terrain favors me, I hold my ground. The army has arrived, surround them tenfold. Any tactician knows, when encircling, leave and exit. Senior Shang's skill really outpaces mine. If not for that 3-step retreat, I might have already lost, but trust. Righteousness, the king's path? Do you really believe in those things? It's not about belief, it's about the order that must be upheld across the 9 provinces. You really are a noble, always looking down from on high, judging everything through a ruler's lens. But me, I don't trust in intangible things. Like this game, We talk about Duke Wen's retreat 300 miles, but later he assembled the other states and called himself hegemon. Where did that leave the Zhou royal house? Where's the righteousness in that? Who decides what counts as loyalty or honor in this world I've never known? What is that low-born wench babbling about? So I can only trust in myself, carve out my future with grit and will, fight against the heavens with my life, and take what I want. Junior Wang, you're quite the sophist, aren't you? But don't you know, a person must be built on trust, with righteousness as their flesh and blood. That's how you stand tall in this world, walk the king's path, and usher in peace. To be human is to be upright, not to sugarcoat your selfishness. What the heck, I thought this was chess. Why are these two girls chatting? No idea. The art of war values attacking the heart above all, sieging cities last. They're not just playing chess, they're laying bare their philosophies. Ah, I get it now. So this is Shangli's way. It feels unfamiliar, like she's not the cheerful, flat-chested brat I knew, but she looks really beautiful right now. A draw? But this is the Finchy platform. We only allow wins and losses. Please continue the match. Humph, it's getting late and this match could drag on. How about you two debate instead? You may choose your topic. Senior Shang, may I choose the debate topic? What topic does Junior Wang propose? Then, let's debate the life or death of this horse. I say the horse is alive. It is alive. What kind of topic is that? Zhongchen, is Wang girl handing over the win on purpose with such a lame topic? Han Ling's still too pure, doesn't realize how devious Wang Xianqing is. On the surface, she's giving Shangli all the power. If Shang kills the horse, she wins by default, but Wang knows Shang won't do it. Lear, what are you waiting for? Kill the horse, Wang Xianqing, she's baiting you. Has this horse committed a crime? It has not. Then killing an innocent horse just to win, I'd rather concede. Senior Shang, a fine steed is valuable, sure, but how could that compare to the countless lives lost in war? Junior Wang, the chessboard may symbolize war, but it isn't real war, no one's dying. A true noble walks the righteous road, the path grows long, but stay true to yourself. I hope you reflect carefully, Junior Wang. In an age of great strife, deception can move mountains. I hope you reflect carefully, Senior Shang. Winner, Wang Xianqing. My disciple Wang Xianqing understands human nature and excels in strategy. Whether Shangli killed the horse or hesitated, she was already a step behind. And yet Shangli conceded because the horse was innocent, a true noblewoman who walks the king's path, losing, yet not truly defeated, one with cunning, one with wisdom, both outstanding. Junior Xianqing, I had no idea you were so well-versed in war chess. That final debate sealed the win against Mingyi Hall. Weiji Hall can hold its head high. You flatter me, seniors, I don't deserve it. Are these even nobles? Why are they all gathered around Wang Xianqing like she's some star? Weiji Hall. Your Highness, this whole exam was arranged to help you get a feel for the styles of each hall. Huh! Our Weiji Hall is full of talent, scholars with knowledge from all corners. If you want to broaden your mind, it's the top pick. Mingyi Hall's no slouch either. Shangli, whose shine today, is from Dr. Lu Sui's class. And of course, Dr. Wu Liang of Wuwang Hall is the best at adapting to students' needs, as you saw. So, Your Highness, which hall would you like to join? Uncle, I really get to choose. You're not going to strong-arm me into one? Naturally, you've grown up. It's time you start making your own decisions. Actually, I've already decided. If I'm gonna enter the academy, I want somewhere fun. Somewhere with familiar faces. That Tongran Hall didn't even show up for the hall trials, but I've got a good feeling about it. Must be a hidden gem. The next day. Brother Qing, starting today, I'm a Tongran Hall student too. You. First the headmaster, now the vice-headmaster's shoving a disciple at me too. 1 month later, at Tongran Hall. The Huang ready yet? I'm throwing it. So heavy. Let's go. Take it. Like the first move, gather your blood force into your entire arm, then release it as far as you can. This is the fourth move of the weapon embodiment cannon. Whip arm. Huff, finally nailed the whip arm. It's the only move in the weapon embodiment cannon that lets you project blood force out of your body. But the cost is nuts. Sigh, training day and night, and I'm still a long way from Earth Seal Tier 3. But at least pulling off whip arm gives me some comfort. Why is it that Brother Ji Qing does all the training, and I end up the most exhausted? Oh right, Miss Shang, why are you always hanging out at Tongran Hall instead of training properly? Teacher says cultivation has to go step by step, no rushing. After each breakthrough in Earth Seal, you're supposed to rest and recover. I just advanced to Earth Seal Tier 4 a few days ago, so I'm here playing totally by the book. Beal, sis is hardcore. You're totally cheating. Shiyuan, what kind of teacher are you? What's all the yelling for, trying to win by volume? Why are teacher and uncle by bickering again? Name one other hall in the entire academy where the doctor is this lazy and unrestrained. The Crown Prince has been under your tutelage for a whole month and hasn't made a single bit of martial progress. If the student's not learning, it's the teacher's fault. Your Highness, you should ask yourself, have you truly put in the effort these past weeks? Or have you been distracted by pleasures? You're pushing him too hard. He's only got tiger leopard talent. Hitting Earth Seal Tier 2 at his age is already pretty talented. Exactly. He's not some commoner, he's the Crown Prince of Great Zhou. If he's only Tier 2 at his age, that's basically slacking off. How can he compete with princes from other states who have Qilong physiques? Your Highness, it's better to request a transfer to another hall. You'd make more progress elsewhere. Mind your own beat business. Shiyuan, what are you doing? If you go after him now, you'll only upset him more. The rest of you, how long have you been eavesdropping? Go get your junior brother back. Yes, teacher. I'll go help too. Shiyuan, let me give you a word of advice. If you can't teach, maybe resign from being a doctor. Someone like you, with your flashy Qilong talent and meteoric cultivation, could never understand the struggles of those without it. Qilong? Meteoric rise? I just don't want the mistakes I made back then to repeat in these kids. At Xian Lake. Found our little junior. But the situation looks rough. If we just barge in, what if he jumps in the lake? Leave it to me, I'm great at cheering up sad people. Ji Dian Jr., I'm just like you, my talent's trash. I still haven't broken through Earth Seal even once. But even so, as long as you keep an open mind and look ahead in life, there's always something to smile about. Sister Han, you're a cart horse, I'm a tiger leopard. No offense, but I'm not falling that far just yet. Now we need to comfort her too. Apparently. There. I get why Uncle Bai's been so hard on me. Right now, the Zhou royal family's so-called heavenly overlord is a complete joke. These past years, we've barely kept up appearances thanks to my grandaunt holding down Lui. My dad's a useless emperor. He can barely defend Chengdu. Everyone in the royal family's pinned their hopes on me, but none of them seem to get that reviving Zhou isn't something that happens in one generation. No matter how much they expect from me, with just tiger leopard aptitude, there's no way I'm breaking into the heaven-sealed realm. They're just dodging their own responsibilities by dumping all their expectations on me. Speaking of which, Brother Qing, you've got ninely talent, super gifted. Your Earth Seal Tier 2 is already packed with blood force close to Tier 3. It's honestly amazing. This? And Sister Han, yeah, she's a cart horse, but no one's forcing her to bear the weight of national duty just to reach Heaven's Seal. And Sister Shang has that rare exotic talent. She's never struggled in her cultivation, and her name's already spread through the academy after the last tournament. This kid. Honestly, I really envy you all. You either have freak-level talent and do things effortlessly, or you're free to do what you want without anyone breathing down your neck. Bullcrap, brat, you think you're the only one with a tough life? You think I'm carefree, but do you even know what I went through to clear my family's name after generations of injustice? Sure, I've got decent talent, but I can't even control my blood force properly. Every little move I make has zero grace, completely unladylike. And me, My ninely blood makes conventional Earth Seal breakthroughs impossible. I've gotta rely on drugs just to break through. You really envy my amazing gift? Of course I do. Watch this. This is a super bloodburst pill. I rely on this bad boy to blast through Earth Seal. Let's get away quickly. Eh? Why are you all running so far? Brother Qing, you okay? Using such a violent method to break through, shouldn't it be fast progress? Take a look at my manifested Earth Seal. No way, after all that blood force chaos, it only left a faint crack on the seal? That's the downside of ninely talent. Earth Seals become super reinforced. Normal training doesn't even scratch it. Even pills this intense barely make a dent anymore. I've built up a damn drug tolerance from all this pill popping. Why is the Huang still eating pills? Junior Han, who the hell made that junk? Whoever brewed this trash needs a good smackdown from me. Not me, no idea, don't ask, frantically shakes head. Who would have thought? Everyone here, always laughing and messing around, each has their own burden to carry. Poor Brother Qing, with ninely talent, if he doesn't get a miracle, he might never even get near Heaven's Seal. Wait, what if we? Brother Qing, I got it, a brilliant idea. I'll take you to meet someone who's super duper ultra mega powerful. If she gives you just a little advice, it'll change your life. A super expert? Some old master? Young Master Ling, you stopped Xianqing again today. Haven't scolded him enough yet? What? I'm not allowed to scold you now. Don't think getting rid of your lowborn status changes anything. Even if you're in the academy now, you're still the mangy dog I kicked out of House Ling. You forged the family head seal and stole money. What right do you have to show your face to young master? Those two, they're humiliating that Wang Xianqing kid from Weiji Hall? So Wang Xianqing used to be a servant from the Ling family of Qing? Forged a seal and stole money? Yikes. That's juicy. It's true I once took refuge under young Master Ling, but I never signed any binding contract. I wasn't technically a servant of your house. As for stealing the seal and taking 1,000 gold, I admit my fault. I've been raising funds to pay you back. Please allow me a few more days. You think I care about that money? I don't want it back. I just want to come here whenever I want and shout you down. I want the whole academy to know. Wang Xianqing is nothing but a mutt kicked out by me. Weiji Hall. Xianqing greets teacher. You've been at the academy for some time now. What's your current cultivation level? 10 days ago, I broke through to the first tier of Earth Seal. Teacher, from what I've heard, those with Qilong physique experience absolutely no bottlenecks breaking through the Earth Seal. It's smooth sailing all the way. But I've been struggling with every step. Why is that? First, answer me this. I heard Ling Hao from Sui Hall has been using his master's status to humiliate you lately. Why haven't you fought back? I simply want to cultivate in peace. I don't want to stir up trouble. Don't want trouble? Huh, true. As a student of the academy, it's only proper to focus on your studies. But do you even know what it means to be a true dragon? A dragon can fight on the plains, dive into the abyss, climb mountains, soar the heavens, ride the winds, and roam the clouds. It acts on its own will, completely free and untamed. And the black carp that transforms into a dark dragon, its nature is the most fierce and rebellious of all. What are you trying to say, teacher? You are an endurer. That kind of willpower is rare and admirable, but your endurance is now what's holding you back from leaping into your dragon form. If your thoughts are blocked, the black carp remains trapped before the dragon gate, and your talent becomes no different from a mere tiger leopard, unworthy of my attention. Then, teacher, how can I break through this mental block? That depends on what demons lie in your heart. One thought, and you rise as a dark dragon. One thought, and you fall into mediocrity. I won't help you, you'll have to face it yourself. I'm tired, you may leave. Xianqing takes his leave. In ancient times, the peerless Grand Master Tai Gongwang moved mountains and split valleys, cleaving the towering Ikai mountain range in two. One half branched into endless crags, with the Loi Academy built in its heart to steady the land's fate. The other half severed its connection to Ikei's main ridge and sank into the capital of Loi itself. Atop that mountain, the Zhou royal family built the Loi Side Palace. Brother Qing, my grand-aunt, the Grand Princess of Zhou and headmaster of the academy, lives in seclusion there. So you're taking me to see the headmaster. I don't know much about the elites of this world, but even I've heard of the headmaster. She's the Emperor's aunt, a cultivator at the second realm of divine demonic path, known as the strongest Grand Master in the world. They say after shattering the heaven-sealed boundary, one can awaken traces of ancient divine or demonic bloodlines and gain corresponding powers. That's the divine demonic realm, which has 3 tiers. Those who can condense a divine demonic avatar are at tier 1 and called Grandmasters. They can harmonize with nature and make their blood force manifest into reality. Most headmasters of national academies are only at this level. If the avatar becomes real, growing to match heaven and earth, that's tier 2. Grandmasters of Grandmasters. The reason the 7 states hold dominance over smaller nations is because each one has a tier 2 Grandmaster stabilizing its fate. No one today has reached tier 3, the realm of the Supreme Grandmaster, but the Zhou Grand Princess is the strongest among tier 2s. For nearly 50 years, she's stood at the top despite being a woman, and now, I'm going to meet her? Grandaunt, it's me again, Diener. Grandaunt, this is Brother Qing, the one I always tell you about. He's super loyal, tells great stories, and is just all-around awesome. So the little pudge has been name-dropping me to the headmaster, huh? That silhouette behind the curtain, that's the strongest expert in the world. Diener, you only ever come to see me when you want something. Her voice sounds so young, but counting the years, she's probably close to 70? You're Ji Qing of the Li King's branch? Ji Qing of Tongran Hall greets the headmaster. Even if the bloodline's distant, we're still kin. Good child, let me take a look at you. Whoa, so powerful. Just one glance through the curtain and it feels like she's seen through every part of me. Only Earth Seal Tier 2, but your blood force is already surging, as expected of a 9-li constitution, same as Ji Xianxian. Your body's full of leftover medicinal power, so you've been using pills to force your way through Earth Seals. That's not good. My whole body's blood force is getting restless. Don't panic, good child. You've taken too many pills. The medicinal energy has built up, but you're not able to use it. Leave it too long, and it'll start damaging your body. Since we're distant kin, and you're Shi Yuan's disciple, I suppose I have some responsibility. Let me help you out a bit. Just now, my blood force felt like fire. I seriously thought I was burning alive. Manifest your Earth Seal. Yes, ma'am. This is the curved pool bright seal. I really just broke through to Earth Seal Tier 3. Told you Grandaunt could help. Grandaunt, since you're so amazing, and it's just a wave of your hand to help Brother Qing break through, why not wave it a few more times? I merely took advantage of the moment, using the medicine in his body as fuel to ignite the fire that broke his seal. It just happened to work. This kind of sudden breakthrough won't happen a second time. Thank you, Headmaster, for your guidance. Just one breakthrough with her help is already a huge win for me. Your 9-li physique, even I can't do much about it, but it's not hopeless. If you can find the ancient 9-li codex, there may be a way to break into Heaven's Seal. 9-li codex? Never heard of it.